We the best.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you're having a great Monday morning. Today is Monday, October 7th, 2024. I am Tech Coach Ralph. We are, as always, engineered to win. This is the Coffee and Kata morning show. It is 8:15. I'm a little late, but we're here. We are here. We don't miss. All right. So let's get into it for today. So I just want to say a good welcome to all my friends. We got Yakar, the King Tech Pookie himself. Oh, got alarms. All right. And we got my good friend Roxy in the building. Good morning to you, Roxy. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. Yakar, just want to make sure you're not taking shots this morning for every time you hear the laugh. Maybe if you are, I won't even play the laugh this morning because it's too early. You got work to do today, and I don't want to mess you up, all right? But we're going to get into our show. Remember, do me a favor, though, before we get into the show. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time they go live. Check out techcoachrap.dev, sign up for free. I'm going to be uploading some more content. I'm trying to upload some sort of content every week to continue to add value in your life on the techcoachrap.dev platform. And I just want to thank you guys for supporting, as always, all right? All right, and we also have Candid Conversations. It's premiering at noon Eastern time today, so check it out over there. We will be having a great conversation about building momentum and keeping it up, all right? But let's jump into the show for today. All right, we're going to start off with our numbers to watch me. Oh, let me put up I'll put up 45 minutes, although I'm a little after the 45 minutes, but I'll put it up anyways. We'll go with here. All right. We're going to jump into our numbers that we're going to be watching for today. And going to put our 30 minutes. All right, or 2 minutes. All right, so the numbers to watch for this week. It just came in like a little bit ago, so I'm happy. I thought I was going to not have it. But inflation is back in focus this week with price growth forecast to continue cooling. The consumer price index likely rose at an annual rate of 2.3% in September, down from 2.5% in August, according to the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland nowcast. Slower inflation would support the view that the central bank can afford to keep lowering interest rates, a path it embarked upon just weeks ago with its first cut in 4 years. Imagine that, right? And by half a percentage point. A much hotter than expected payrolls report on Friday, however, has tempered expectations for more jumbo-sized cuts. So based on the payroll reports, if those numbers are even real, it seems like the interest rate cut might not happen or might not be as big as they wanted. So we'll see. All right. So this week's upcoming release, the FOMC, the Federal Open Market Committee, will release the minutes of the committee's last policy setting meeting, which could provide clues on where the Fed stands on current monetary policies and future interest rate decisions. Thursday, we have our usual initial jobless claims, which we'll review as always. And then we have the Bureau of Labor Statistics. We're releasing the monthly consumer price index for September, which measures inflation through the price of goods and services. And then we have the producer price index on Friday, October 11th. It's a gauge that measures the change over time in prices charged by domestic producers for their output. And then lastly, we have the University of Michigan releasing its preliminary reading of October's Consumer Sentiment Index, which measures how Americans feel about the current future future economic conditions, right? So we're going to be reviewing that on Saturday on the Men Lie, Women Lie, Numbers Manipulate show.
Okay, let's move on.
Which is co-hosted by Mitch and Yakar in the chat. See, Mitch, I said it. I met our contractual obligations, and now we can move on, all right? So let's get to our next story. Another hurricane targets Florida. And it looks like it's gonna smack right into Tampa, unfortunately. So with this, hopefully it tempers down as well. But it says, with the Southeast still struggling to recover from Hurricane Helene, a new hurricane is raising worries of more dangerous weather to come. Hurricane Milton has rapidly intensified since forming in the Gulf of Mexico and taken aim at Florida's Tampa Bay area. It could be a major hurricane by late Monday and make landfall Wednesday, which with increasing risk of life-threatening impacts for Florida's west coast. According to the National Hurricane Center, at least 215 people have died as a result of Helene and growing. The numbers are going up, which made landfall in Florida's Big Bend region. It's so crazy. Like, hurricanes are so weird because you would think hitting Florida's panhandle at a category 4, that's where you would have seen most of the damage. But no, it's in that North Carolina, Georgia areas, like parts of Tennessee. So it's tough. It is tough, but we will keep an eye on it and see what happens. Let me see a quick look right now. Let me see Hurricane Milton tracker. Let me see where it's at right now. Where is that? Let me take a look at this one. Sarasota Herald Tribune. Oh, great, right? In order to see the hurricane information, they want me to pay for it. Let me see. Well, whatever. We will figure that out later. Shout out to LBR15 in the building. What's up, LBR15? Happy to see you here. All right. Let's get to our next one for today. All right, let's put up our timer. And Starlink heads to Helene hit areas. The Federal Communications Commission has granted a temporary approval for SpaceX's and T-Mobile to provide direct-to-cell service using Starlink satellites for areas affected by Hurricane Helene. Significant outages remain in place in parts of North Carolina, with about 17% of cell towers out of service. Per SpaceX, the satellites have already started broadcasting emergency alerts to cell phones, and the company may test basic texting SMS for phones on T-Mobile network. SpaceX and T-Mobile's first direct-to-cell satellite launched in January. Meanwhile, a new Hurricane Milton has rapidly intensified and taken aim at Florida's Tampa Bay area. Yeah. So I mean, I think on the technology front, it is really, really cool that that Starlink is able to provide this kind of support and relief to the people in the areas affected in North Carolina, especially in the Asheville area. I mean, technology is always going to save the day. Like I say, technology can be used for good, or it can be used for evil. And shout out to Elon Musk for innovation and leading SpaceX, Tesla, Starlink, and whatever else that he is working on in that crazy mind of his. All right, let's get over to our next story for today. A vulnerable moment for Google. Okay. Competitors including TikTok and artificial intelligence startup Perplexity are mounting challenges to Google's longtime dominance of the 300.
Let's move on.
Start the timer again. Of the 300 billion search advertising market, the Wall Street Journal reports. TikTok is now letting brands target ads based on users' search queries, and Perplexity is set to introduce ads with its AI-generated answers. Alongside these new entrants, Amazon also is gaining ground, making it a vulnerable moment for Google. According to one digital ad executive, its market share in the U.S. search advertising is projected to dip below 50% next year. It also faces growing pressure in court. Yeah, they're coming after Google. They're coming after Google. But here's the thing. Right? I couldn't care less about this type of vulnerable moment for Google because it's competition. I will always be in favor of competition 100% of the time, because if you have Perplexity, I gotta look into Perplexity, but you have TikTok. I mean, here's the thing, right? Imagine stifling competition by banning TikTok in the United States, right? But TikTok is competing. And it's funny, like you haven't heard. So TikTok got banned, right? You haven't heard anything about it lately. But so that's another interesting topic right there. But maybe we'll have to do an update on what's going on with the TikTok ban. But TikTok is a competitor, although it's a different type of competitor because they don't advertise the way that Google advertise. I'm not sure about Perplexity. Maybe we'll have to do some research on Perplexity. Amazon is gaining ground, and I like this. I like them competing with Google. I don't like the artificial quote unquote antitrust. I know my guy Mitch and my guys Mitch and your car. They are in favor of these type of things, but I am not. I don't like the court trying to stifle competition. If you have the better product, compete for it. And now, as they said, it's projected to dip below 50% next year. So if they do dip below 50%, right? Does that mean the antitrust cases go away for the advertising? We shall see. Only the future will tell. All right, last story for today. Let's get to it. And we have more competition. Temu tries to woo Amazon sellers. So, though its market share is still dwarfed by Amazon, I don't like the word dwarfed, Temu is luring not only customers but sellers from the e-commerce giant. The Wall Street Journal reports the Chinese e-tailer. What do they mean by e-tailer? Has launched a charm offensive aimed at 140 billion business for Amazon, which collects fees from sellers for logistics and other services. Temu, currently the world's second most visited shopping site, is presented itself as a lower fee, faster fulfillment alternative. Courting stateside vendors could also be a potential safeguard in case of a crackdown on customs rule that let Temu ship products from China sans tariff. So I'll tell you this, like they might say that where is it? Where did I see it? That Temu is currently the world's second most visited shopping site. I don't know. For me, I think it's the first, second, and third most visited shopping site for my wife. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. And I mean, I've ordered some stuff off Temu too, and they get here pretty quick. I mean, it's not the same day or the 2-day shipping that you get from Amazon, but it does get here pretty quick. And they have a lot of local people locally that ship stuff from within the United States, and that's how you get it. So I'm really confused. How, like, is it just a warehousing that they're storing all this stuff in the United States and they just ship it, like they bring it in from China into these warehouses and they ship it to get it there faster? I don't know. That is pretty interesting how that all works out. But Temu is on the rise.
Okay, let's move on.
But they will probably be banned next year as well. I'm just saying. They might go the same route as TikTok. I'm just saying. We shall find out. They'll probably start like making a lot of money, and then all of a sudden, sorry, we think you are an agent of the government, and you are gone. And they're gonna tell them. That's what they're gonna tell them. They're gonna tell them this, right?
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Sorry, Timu, but it is what it is. All right, let's go back to full screen. We are done with our news for today. And we got my guy, Melvin Johnson, in the building. Good morning, Melvin. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a little bit of coding work. Let's get into a little bit of coding work. Let's see here. Got to get these applications opened. Let me close this down. Close this down. We're going to Android Studio. And I'll throw up a 20 minutes. We'll work on this for like 20 minutes and then we'll call it a day. Not trying to be out here forever today. Got a lot of things to do. All right. Oh, wrong app. All right. Let me switch apps to time cost calculator. All right. Let's throw up our 20 minutes for today.
It's time to do.
Melvin says, fresh off that third shift, bang the shoulder out in the gym, now getting ready to hit the fourth. Talk about let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, Melvin. Let's get it. Keep on putting in that work day in and day out. All right. So we are going to continue working on this. Let's go ahead and start up our device. Got alarms going off left and right. Oh, this is the I haven't even seen this device out yet. This is the Pixel Fold. Has anybody heard of the Pixel Fold? I haven't even heard. Like, let's run down the Pixel Fold and see what we get. Let's see what we get on the Pixel Fold. Let me say run. We got Alexis in the building. Good morning, Alexis. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Melvin's exactly about to hit 4 miles. Good Lord, Melvin, you are putting in that work. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. All right. So this is on the Pixel Fold. I haven't seen the Pixel Fold. I don't know how I feel about the Pixel Fold, but whatever. Let's see. So last time we were able to get all this stuff to work, I believe. Let's see. Let's go to here. And let's say we continue to scroll. And we say here. And what we were testing out last time, we take that out. Oh, nice. So it resets it back to 0. I don't remember if I did that on the stream last time. Let me see. So I'm not sure if I did that on the stream, but what I think I did. What ended up happening, right, was I had to edit the file that was. So I had to go into here. Was it in here? I don't think it was in here. There was a file that is part of the number package that I had to go and update. But the thing is, I'm not sure if it's gonna work because I'm gonna have to try it on the device because if that package is because that package is pre-built, I'm not sure if the changes are going to take place. So it might revert it, and now we might have to like actually import the package, make the necessary modifications, and then have it as part of our own repository. I don't know. This is going to be weird. Or another option is if we go in and we recommend that change to the people who created this package so that we can have it available. I don't know. We got to figure that out. We're going to have to figure that out. But for the time being, we can see that it is actually, well, that didn't work out too well. Let's try that again. I don't like this Pixel Fold. At least as an emulator. But yeah, so I had to make these changes in a place that's not in my own code in order to get it to work. So after we not necessarily publish it, but make the app in a testable manner, then we'll be able to see what's gonna like if we need to do some more changes to it from there. So I'm not exactly sure because right now it's kind of cached on my machine or on my system. So we'll find out. We will. Let me check something real quick. If we do a get status, we have see it doesn't even have the change that I made to that third party file. So I don't even think it's going to like when we build it and stuff. I don't even think that's going to take effect. So that's something we're gonna have to figure out, like how to update that file. Anyways, for the time being, at least we can see that it works. We know where to fix it. So if we go to, so let's make sure everything still works. So if we go add over here, and then we go here, all right, it's resetting as it should, perfect. Because the error wasn't in our code, it was in the package that we're using for the increment thing. And we can thank your car for all this trouble because this was all his idea. This was all his idea. He causes us all this trouble. I'm just saying. I'm not casting any blame, but it's your car's fault. All right. All right. So let's say we do this. We say you made $5,000 from it, and we reset the calculator, and everything reset. Perfect. 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 Let's do that. Nice. Oh, something changed over there. Let me see something. If I go here and I go, let me do that one more time. I saw something change. Let's say we do 1, 2, 3. And we come here and we say 1, 2, 3. I saw something change. Let me see, make sure. Okay, no, nothing. Everything's fine. All right, I just had to make sure. All right. Hey Alexis, can you believe I on Technique Ship's channel this morning I said Mitch was my best friend and he said that we're not friends. Can you believe that? The nerve. Can you believe that, Roxy? Can you believe that? Mitch said that we are not friends. I couldn't believe it. I was almost heartbroken. All right, let's see. Let's go to cost us 5,000, but let's say we make 10,000 on it. Ooh, fancy. All right, clear that out. That works. Let's say we clear that out. That works. Cool. I think we're good. I think we are good. If you made $1 million a year, a second of your time is worth 3 cents. Hey. All right. So let's go to, all right. So I think we're good on that part. I think maybe on Wednesday, we'll probably try to put on an actual device because I'm very nervous about this stuff right here. I don't think it's gonna work once we build. Well, maybe it will. I don't know. I'm curious when we build and maybe we can try it on AWS Device Farm. But once we build the app, I'm not sure if it's gonna work due to the package, but we'll find out. We will find out. All right, so next up, well, let me commit this first. Let me commit my work. So git status. We already saw the status, or git status again. Git commit. It's gonna commit everything actually. Commit or git add. And git status. I always tell those I'm coaching how important Git is and to be properly using your repositories and your branches to get that experience in there. Hopefully they're doing this so. We're going to git commit. M, and the message I'm going to give is added the number or separated hours time spent on activity to hours and minutes, and added increments to the fields. Let's go with that. And I'm going to push that up there to my repo. Cool. So now it's up there. All right. Now I do want to. What's this? Now I want to take a look at our widget test. So we kind of need like 2 widget tests to this, where we need, or 2 more, kind of, where we're testing these 2 fields. I think we already added our formula test. Let me see. We added for, we don't need this right now. All right, we added validate the formula is calculating hourly value correctly. We got that. It's calculating minute value correctly. We got that. Is calculating must be second value. Second value is correct. Validate the user entered hours spent on activity is being returned. Validate. Yeah, we did add that. All right, cool. So this is, so let's run this real quick. Let's see. Let's run that. Make sure our formulas are right. Whoa, what happened over here? So expect, ooh. Oh, okay, I know why. Because I took off the, I'm handling the, so yeah, let's update that. Because, so what happened is I'm handling the, this part on the front end to do the rounding and stuff like that, and not on the back end because it was throwing off the numbers. So if we do, let me change that real quick. All right, so let's find that. I think for now that's good. Like let's give it the raw numbers in the back, and then on the front it can do the rounding that way. So that's, I'm cool with that. So let's take this one, because it was causing issues, remember? We had to figure out those issues. Let's do that. Any other? So those are only 2 that are failing. All right, cool. And those are where we made the changes around. Let's run that again. We got my guy, Rod Brown, in the building, a.k.a. Mr. Tech Daddy himself. What's up, Rod Brown?
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, all as always. All right. So all of our formula tests, our backend tests are passing. Let's go to our widget test. I know the widget tests are going to be an absolute mess, but you know, we got to figure it out. So widget test, let's run those. Loading, failure to load. First widget finder is not a subtype of text button in CAS. All right, let's start fixing our tests. I know I broke some stuff. We are over here. What is this? Recalculate. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm going to minimize this, and I am going to put this over here, and we can close this one, and we can open up our main Dart. And we are going to look for looking for this key. Let me see. Making this replacement. Let me try to let me start this over again to make sure that this didn't break anything. And it looks like it's fine. All right, cool. Just making sure. Because sometimes when you make these updates that they recommend and then it just breaks everything. But this should be the purpose of our widget test. Like, we shouldn't be testing this manually all the time. I saw this this question, like one of these quiz type questions on YouTube yesterday. It's like, what's the benefit of manual testing over automation testing? And I was like, none. But there was a fair answer to it. Okay. Let me see. What? Oh, so this is a elevated button. All right, hold on. So this is telling us the error. Wait. Where's my error? All right, so that still works. Let me see. It's saying that first widget finder is not a subtype of text button. Let's see if I take that off. What was I trying to do here? Let me see. This was saying test the widget reset button is properly formatted. Oh, am I checking formatting? I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. Let me see. Let me just comment that out. Let me run that again. I'm not even sure what the purpose of that was. All the tests fail. All right, let's see. Let's start seeing what's going on. All right, so the following missing plugin was running a test, but after the test had completed, missing plugin exception, no implementation found for method load banner on channel, yada yada yada. I don't even know what that means. Well, let's start searching this stuff because I would like to have passing tests. Maybe we won't even publish it until we have our passing test, you know? Let's see. Let's go over to here. Flutter test missing. All right. Okay. So let's say we search for Google mobile ads is what's throwing the error. After making this issue traumatize me, I managed to make it work. What I did is wrap everything in Material app and put routes on my main widget. How is our this is failing
Lunch
for
break.
the test.
Lunch break.
We have a few more minutes. Let's take a quick look. I already add this code on main activity. But this is for the test though. Okay, so this is in general. Let's see. Okay. See, but this like so if we do and here's the thing about like development and testing and stuff, it's knowing how to search for what you're looking for, you know? Widget. Because a lot of people, they'll just be very, very generic in their search, and then they can't find the issue. But like you have to say, okay, I'm doing a widget test. I'm using Flutter. This is the error that I'm getting. And then now you start to have to search and try different things. A lot of it is just trying different things. So now we might have an answer over here. This might work, right? It says barcode method test, async const method channel, Google ML kit. And I think last time we ran the test, we didn't have the Google ads on because we had issues with them. So maybe that's what we're having now, quite possibly. So let me see. I'm going to go back to the other screen and see what we can glean from what I'm looking at over here. So if we go to let's take the first test here. And we have, all right, async. And if we say, let me see. Cons method channel. And so if we do that and we say, let's try this. I have no idea if this is gonna work right, but we do that. Say set method call handler, method call, and we say Set method call handler, method call. Something's not right. Let me see. Set method call handler. Where are you getting this barcode thing from? That's definitely something to figure out. The exception was thrown. This was the stack adds container. So if we do a quick search then, how to Flutter widget tests with Google mobile ads. That's not what we're looking for. Add your ad. Nope. Enabling. Nope. That's not it. And we're gonna do missing plugin exception. We gotta be able to figure out our tests, and this is why I always say it's so important to do test-driven development, because we would have caught this a lot earlier in our implementation. Let me see. And it's not necessarily this is an issue with testing, but we need to have our tests working correctly. Let me see. What's this? So mocking the connectivity test. Mock connectivity extends mock implements connectivity and await tester pump connectivity mock connectivity. So maybe the connectivity. Okay, so that's starting to make a little bit more sense. It seems like part of the issue is the connectivity to the Google ads. So we need to, all right, so let's say we do Flutter mock Google ads. Well, I have some homework to do for Wednesday on how we're going to get past this problem. But, you know, I love having these type of things to figure out. It's good problems to have so that we can see, all right, what's next. And it's like, you know, it's very, very important that we have these widget tests in a good state, because as we make more enhancements, we want to just be able to run the tests and get good results. So that's going to be it for today. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really, really, really appreciate you guys. Remember, we have Candid Conversations coming out at noon Eastern time today. So I'll be in the chat hanging out with you guys. Hopefully you are there as well. And we can talk about it. We can have some fun. Talk to me in the comments. We will be going live tomorrow night where we're going to have our Q&A. Great questions. You can call in and we can have a great grand old time. On our way out today, do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time that we go live. Check out techcoachdraft.dev. You can sign up for free, get access to sprint reviews and to different, like I'm gonna upload a video this week when I was breaking down the pointing system in Agile based on the Fibonacci sequence and why we use it. I presented this information last year to that was in my first Scrum night that I did with my tech barbarians. I'm going to cut that up and share that with you guys because it's very, very important in pointing. I'm going to share that this week, and we're going to keep going from there. And you can also sign up for one-on-one coaching with me if you need that. All right. That's it for today. See you guys tomorrow night live. See you guys in the chat at noon today Eastern time. This is Tech Coach Ralph with another Coffee and Kata in the morning. Hopefully you had an amazing time. Let me see. Before we go, Rod says, wait, so Google Ads is giving the issue. So Google Ads is giving the testing issue. So I think what's going on is on the actual, so right now it's showing some test ads. It relies on connectivity to Google's system to be able to render them. But in our test, in our widget test, it's probably having an issue with the connectivity, and probably having issues with the connectivity. So just got to find a way to work around that. But no biggie. Like that, right, Brown. This is what we do here. We're going to get out of here. Roxy, thank you so much, Roxy. We're going to do our best. Pray for us. But I will hopefully see you guys on Wednesday morning. I will keep you posted. Hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow night. Because when is the hurricane? They said the hurricane is coming. Let me see. The hurricane is coming. Where they said it's coming. Where was it? By making landfall on Wednesday. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. But we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys again so much. Really, really appreciate you guys. You have a wonderful, wonderful Monday as well as a wonderful, wonderful week. This is Tech Coach Ralph. We are out.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.